Tell me. In case of partnership, we'll start revising the basic concepts once again. If the partnership deed is silent, if the partnership deed is silent, that means if there is no agreement, if there is no agreement amongst partners, what are the things that will be done? What will be the profit sharing ratio? Very good, equal ratio. What will be the interest on capital or drawings? No interest. What about interest on loan? 6% per annum. Okay. What about salary or commission or remuneration? Partners not paid. Okay. If the partnership deed is silent, profits will be shared equally. No interest on capital, no interest on drawings. Interest on loan alone will be what? 6% per annum. Salary or commission or remuneration to partners is not paid. We had seen types of capital accounts. Types of capital account. Okay. We go by two methods of capital account. One is which one? Fixed capital method. Under the fixed capital method, how many accounts we maintain? We maintain which account? Capital account and which account? Current account we maintain. The capital account, it will have definitely a credit balance. If there is a capital introduced or if there is a capital withdrawn, capital withdrawn means you should have taken back capital, not drawings. Capital only that will come, then to balance carried down. Current account and which balance will be there? It can have a debit balance. It will be there in the asset side. If there is a debit balance, it will be given in the asset side. Or it can have what? A normal balance. Everything else will be recorded. The share of profit will be recorded. The interest on capital or loan will be recorded here. By salary or commission, anything payable to the partner will be recorded here. Then there are drawings, interest on drawings, then to balance carried down. So under fixed capital method, two accounts are maintained. If it is a fluctuating capital, only one account will be maintained. Which account will be maintained? Capital account will be maintained. In the capital account itself, everything will be recorded. The capital account itself, everything will be recorded. What do you mean by everything will be recorded? All these things, all current account items will be recorded. All these things will be recorded in the capital account itself. Under fluctuating capital method, only one account be maintained. Then, in case of partnership, basic thing, they prepare which one? P&L appropriation account. They prepare which account? Profit and loss appropriation account. In the P&L appropriation account, we know only partner related item will come. Okay. By net profit, from which account? Profit and loss account we will take, and we will charge what? Interest on drawings. Then we will charge to salary partners, to commission partners, to interest on loan from partners, to interest on capital. If there is any transfer to be made, that will be done. Then to balance profit, in which ratio? Profit sharing ratio. This is how we prepare which account? P&L appropriation account. Copy பண்ண நான் ஷேர் பண்றேன் அப்படியே. Just the regular class in the notes இருக்கும். Same notes will be there in the regular class, right? Same thing you would have done. So what we will do is we'll concepts on the already regular class like cover பண்ண concept. I'm just recollecting. I'm not doing anything new. Problems alone let us do. Okay, start. Take up this problem based on profit sharing ratio. The exam they can ask a question based on this. Start. Prepare P&L appropriation account and partners current account. There is a question. Take up this question. The question on anything. It's a very good question. This can be tested in the exam. This question covers both rectification of error, two errors irukku. You have to adjust the profit, then you have to prepare which account? P&L appropriation account as well as what? Current account of partners in the money. It's a very good question that can be tested in exam. We can add one more error. Take up this, then we will solve. These errors are to be rectified after preparing P&L account or before preparing P&L account. Already net profit is done, which means P&L account is already prepared. So in the place of nominal account, we'll use which account? P&L adjustment account. Use okay. Suppose journal entry pass but anyhow, we'll just rectify logically. Okay, start. Rectification. Start. Rectification of profit. Rectification of profit. Start. Net profit as per profit and loss account. How much? 6 lakhs. How will you rectify this error? If you debit machinery in purchases account, what would have happened to net profit? A machine வந்து purchaseல record பண்ணி trading accountல charge பண்ணிருப்பான். அதனால என்ன இருக்கும்? Profit would have been understated. Profit would have been understated. இப்ப என்ன எப்படி rectify பண்ணணும்? Add machinery wrongly debited to purchases. How much? 40,000. Since it was wrongly debited to purchases, no depreciation would have been charged, less depreciation on the above. Now, purchase account record panto depreciation charge பண்ணிருக்க மாட்டோம், but depreciation charge பண்ணுங்க. Low percentage? 10%. Personal expense be debited to P&L account. Drawings மாதிரி இருக்கிறது P&L account debit பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கோம். இதனால என்ன இருக்கும் profit? Drawings debited to P&L account. So a wrong expense is charged in P&L account. Because of that, profit would have been understated. Add drawings debited to profit and loss account. How much? 10,000. Closing stock is overvalued. Closing stock credit item or debit item? Closing stock trading account in the side over. Credit side over only. Credit side overvalue now. Profit is overstated. Profit is overstated because of the error. How to rectify the error? Less overvaluation. Overvaluation of closing stock. Six lakhs 21,000 is the rectified profit. Any doubt in rectification? The journal entry ketana போட்டுறலாம். Machinery was wrongly debited to purchases. In entry pass பண்ணும். Machinery account data to purchase மேல என்ன பண்ணும்? P&L adjustment account. அதே மாதிரி depreciation can entry. Depreciation account data to machinery account. Instead of depreciation, you will put what? P&L adjustment account data. Which account? Machinery account for depreciation. So you can pass journal entry also if they ask. Okay. It's a combined problem. Journal entry for rectification. We'll just do P&L appropriation account. Or other. So we take net profit as per P&L account, add machinery only debited to purchases, eliminate depreciation on the above drawings debited to P&L account or valuation of closing stock. We get which one? Rectified net profit. Start next. Do it along with me. Which account next? Profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account by net profit. Net profit alone 6 lakhs 21,000 by interest on drawings. Interest on drawings. Each partner withdrew. A, B, C withdrew பண்ணிருக்காங்க. எவ்வளவு drawings இருக்கு பாருங்க. 60,000, 50,000, 40,000. Is it drawing at the end of the year or during the year? During the year. Now, average due date concept apply panna. The interest will be charged for how many months? 6 months. And please remember this point number 2 also. What is point number 2? Personal expense be debited to P&L account enna kuduthirukam. 10,000. This is also drawings. This is also drawings. So what is A's drawings? 60,000 into what is interest? What is interest I have given you? 18% for an average basis for 6 months. For B, already 50,000 is given. Yes, and the personal expenses. This into 18% for 6 months. For C, what is the drawings? 40,000 into 18% into 6 by 12. Take it along. You understand why 6 months? Because it is during the year withdrawn. For B, why are we adding this 10,000? Personal expenses recorded in which account? P&L account, not included in drawings. Include in drawings now. Then interest on loan. Any loan from partner? No. To salary. Which partner salary? Salary of C. How much is given? 5,000 per month. Then what is the next one? Commission should be paid only after charging all interest. Only after charging all interest. So to interest on capital. What is the partner's capital? 5 lakh, 3 lakh, 2 lakh. Into how much percentage? Then to commission. Commission for which partner? B. Get the rough balance. After all interest alirka. So add up net profit plus interest minus salary and commission. Salary and interest. This will be the net profit. This into eவ்வளவு percentage? 10%. Will you put 10 by 110? Look at the words. Commission to be 10% of profit after all interest and salary கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Interest, salary and commission அப்படின்னு கொடுத்தா என்ன பண்ணிருப்பீங்க? 10 by 110 போட்டுரும். They have just given commission to be 10% of profit after all charges, interest and which one? Salary and commission சொல்ல. So interest and salary தான். This plain 10%. Commission to be 455,540. Then வேற என்ன இருக்கு? Balance net profit. This will be shared amongst A, B, C in which ratio? Then prepare the current account of partners. What is the opening balance? For A and B, what is for A, B, C? What is opening balance? For A, 40,000. B, negative balance. C, 10,000. For the other partners, it will come as two balance brought down. For B, it will be a negative balance, so debit balance, 20,000. Then, by salary, in which partner's capital? C, 60,000. Then, by interest on capital, how much? 60,000, 36,000, and what? 24,000. By commission, for which partner? B, 45,540. By net profit share, what is the share of profit? 2,04,930, 122,958, and 81,972. Then, to drawings. Drawings including the omitted drawings. For A, 60,000. For B also 60,000. For C, 40,000. B, that 50,000 plus that personal expenses. To interest on drawings. So we prepare P&L appropriation account in which account? Current account of partners. In the current account, we record everything. Salary, interest on capital, commission, share of profit, drawings and interest on drawings, everything we record. Then we get what? Closing balance. In the model question, they can ask for 10 marks because it includes which one? Rectification of errors. Second is which one? P&L, appropriation account, then preparing which account? Current account of partners. The last four attempts, they have not asked this, so there is a chance of asking this. Next, are getting admission of a partner. When a partner is admitted, what is the first thing we lower code? New ratio and which ratio? No need to copy this. Already these steps you have taken in the regular class. How to work out sacrificing ratio? Old ratio minus Then that's the first step that we work out, sacrificing ratio and new ratio. Then what is the second step in admission of a partner? Goodwill we had seen three methods. Revaluation method you will follow when the goodwill is raised. Okay, premium method. Simple. When new partner brings cash for goodwill also. Last one is adjust through which account? Capital account. Revaluation method simple. Goodwill account data to old partners capital. In which ratio? This will be in old ratio. Sacrificing ratio use Panamoto. And if the ratio, if it is written off, all partners capital account data to which account? Goodwill account. If it is written off, in which ratio? New ratio. Raise the goodwill in old ratio, write up the goodwill in new ratio. Same thing you can follow if you have to maintain any asset or anything. Okay. Premium method when the cash is brought in by the new partner. So what is the entry you will pass when the cash is brought in by the new partner? What is the entry you will pass? Cash account data to new partner's capital account, and this will be shared new partner's capital account data to old partner's capital. In which ratio? So sacrificing ratio is required in premium method. In which method? Premium method. If it is adjusted through capital account, then also this entry will be passed. Okay, since no cash is brought in, just adjusted through capital account, that's all. This cash entry alone will not come, just adjust through capital account, new partners capital account data to what? Old partners capital account, in which ratio we will adjust. Sacrificing ratio we used to adjust. So this is the second step. So how to identify in the exam question? Everybody sir identify partner, very simple. Goodwill is raised. After admission of partner, goodwill is written off. Go for which method? Revaluation method. New partner brings in cash. Premium method. Suppose they just tell it is adjusted through capital account, go for the third method. See, we'll see a question. Look at this. Goodwill is valued at 2 lakhs. C is unable to bring cash for his share of goodwill. So it was necessary to credit the goodwill A and B for their sacrifice in favor of C through which account? Current account. Adjusted through capital account. They just adjust through which account? Capital account. Suppose the cash is brought in by the new partner for goodwill. Premium method you would have followed. So this is goodwill. The third step is revaluation account. Okay. We prepare revaluation account. Which one you will credit? Increase in assets, decrease in liabilities. These are all gains for us. Then again, more debit side. Then the profit will be shared in which ratio? Profit sharing ratio. Old profit sharing ratio will be shared. Okay. Suppose, question specified that partners do not want to change the value of assets and liabilities. Abdi just reverse panni. Okay. Abdi reverse by decrease in assets, by increase in liability portfolio, then to increase in assets, to decrease in liability portfolio. Second account by loss will come. It will be shared in which ratio? New ratio. So the second part will come. Normally the first part only we will do. The second part will come only when it is mentioned in the exam question. What is mentioned in the exam question? Partners decide not to alter the value of assets and liabilities, Kutta, then go for which one? The second one, the memorandum revaluation. You can copy this. After that, what is the next step? Step 3 or step 4 is which one? Capital account of partners. We prepare. The next step is prepare which one? Prepare balance sheet after admission. In the capital account of partners, we'll incorporate goodwill, we'll incorporate revaluation, old reserves, old P&L account and all will be transferred to our capital account of partners. Then we'll prepare balance sheet after admission of partner. Shall we? Or other? Read this question, we'll solve. A and B are partners sharing profits and loss in which ratio? 3/4, 1/4 ratio. Balance sheet of A and B is given to us 3/4, 1/4 ratio. They agreed to take C into partnership on 1/4/2021. Goodwill is valued at how much? 2 lakhs. C is unable to bring cash for his share of goodwill. Therefore, the due credit for goodwill is given to A and B for their sacrifice. Okay. C pays 1,40,000 for 1/5 share of future profit. So, what is the new ratio of C? 1/5 share. Stock and furniture to be reduced, provision for doubtful debts to be increased, land and building to be appreciated by how percentage? 20%. So, point number 2, 3, 4, 5 for revaluation. Capital account of partners adjusted on the basis of which one? Profit sharing ratio to be transferred to which account? Current account. Prepare revaluation account and which account? Partners capital account. Balance sheet kudu kekla. Revaluation account enna ketirukam. Capital account ketirukam. But for classroom practice, we will do everything. So work out the steps. What is the first one? New ratio and which ratio? Sacrificing ratio. You are going to try to work out. Old ratio. What is old ratio? New ratio try பண்ணுங்க work out பண்ணா it will come to what? 3/4, 3/5 வரும். Try to work out and you will definitely get this. Regular class இதே மாதிரி நிறைய பண்ணிருக்கோம். New ratio 3:1:1 வரும். Sacrifice will come in 3:4 ratio. now இருக்குது எப்படி போடுவோம்னு சொல்லிட்டு 1/5 போன எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? If C takes 1/5 na, balance will be 4/5. 4/5 will be shared by what? A and B. A will get 4/5 into 3/4. B will get 4/5 into 1/5. The workout பண்ணன வரும் 12/20 வரும். New ratio. இது வந்து 4/20 வரும். So 1/5 can be written as, for C, 1/5 can be written as 4/20. The ratio எடுத்தா this ratio வரும். So old ratio minus new ratio போட்டா sacrificing ratio will be which one? 3:1, not 3:4, 3:1. Step 2. What is the goodwill, total goodwill? So 2 lakhs into the new partner share. 2 lakhs into 1/5 போடுங்க. 2 lakhs into 1/5. How much? 40,000. This is the new partner share. Who touches this? His capital account debtor or current account debtor to which capital? This 40,000 you have to adjust in sacrificing ratio. 30,000, 10,000. Try to prepare revaluation account based on point number 2 to 5. revaluation account. Revaluation account, stock to be reduced by 10%. But two stock, two stock, how much will come? Stock per 2 lakhs into 10%, how much? 20,000. Then to debtors. Debtors, how much percentage provision? 5% provision, how much? 8,000. Then by land and buildings. Land and buildings to be appreciated by 20%. Land and building to be appreciated by 20% and over. 50,000. Tally panna profit varum. Profit எவ்வளவு வருது? Furniture depreciated. Furniture எவ்வளவு? 1,000. No? To profit. What is the profit now? 21,000. Transfer it in old ratio for A and B. How much A and B will come? 15,750 for B. Provision total updates 5% on debtors. Debtors into 5% put in over. Loss thane. Bad debts provide panna gain or loss. Loss debit thane. Stock reduce pandrom, debtors reduce aadu, furniture reduce aadu. So provision for bad debt is a loss. Start preparing capital account. We're going to do capital account of partners. Try panunga. Give me the capital account balances. Who are the partners? A, B, C then. By balance brought on alert. 1,50,000. By general reserve should be transferred to old partners in old ratio. 45,000, 15,000. Good. Then by revaluation profit. And by cash brought in for capital. Cash or bank 1,40,000. Then for the goodwill adjustment by C's account because capital account taniya poda mudiyadhu. By C's account in A's column, B's column how much? 30,000, 10,000. Because we are not going to prepare separate current account. To A and B's capital, 30,000, 40,000. Then anything else? To balance carried down. To balance carried down, first tally C. C or the balancing for 1 lakh. Based on this, you have to adjust the capital of others. If C's capital 1 lakh is for 1/5, full capital would have been ulta multiplication 1 lakh into 5/1. 5 lakhs. This 5 lakhs should be contributed by the partners in profit sharing ratio. So A, B, C. What is the profit sharing ratio? 3 is to 1 is to 1. Now. They should have 3 lakhs, 1 lakh, 1 lakh. So balance carry down. 1 lakh, sorry. 3 lakhs and what? 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1. The surplus will be transferred to which account? This is the balancing figure. They don't ask a balance sheet. They ask a balance sheet also. We should be prepared for this problem. Let us prepare the balance sheet. After admission of which partner? C. Capital account of ABC. Current account of A. Other liabilities will continue. What is other liability? Credit as 3,75,000 will continue. Asset side, right? Asset side, what are the old assets? Cash in hand, cash at bank. What is the opening balance of cash in bank? 1,10,000 plus 1,40,000 plus C brought 1,40,000. Then which one next? Debtors minus provision. Debtors 1,60,000 minus 8,000, 1,52,000. Stock. Any change in stock? Yes. Stock old value 2 lakhs minus 20,000. Then which one next? Bills receivable, no change. Land and buildings 2,50,000 plus 50,000 appreciation 3 lakhs. Furniture 10,000 minus 1,000. Simple. Joint life policy is an investment made by the, what is a joint life policy? It is an investment made by the firm on the life of the partners. Who will pay the premium? Partners pay the premium or firm is paying the premium? Firm is paying the premium. It will be transferred to P&L account after adjusting which value? Surrender value. Surrender value is recorded in the balance sheet. That surrender value is recorded in the balance sheet. We will do a problem based on this. Copy this first. Accounting for JLP. Problem இதை பேஸ் பண்ணி பண்ணலாம். This was a past exam question. No need to copy this question. Just go through the question sufficient. Rama, Krishna and Raghu shared profit and losses in which ratio? 5:3:2. They took a joint life policy for 50,000. Premium, how much is paid? How much of premium is paid? 3,000 is paid annually on 10th June. Surrender value is given at the end of the year. 2017, 18, 19, 20. Surrender value is what? Given. Pay attention. Simple to prepare. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Joint life policy la, whatever is the premium paid. What is the premium paid? Okay, what is the premium paid for joint life policy? Just read the question once again. Just read the question once again. We will solve it. One more information is given. On 15th April, the policy was surrendered. For two balance brought down will be how much? 3,600. Surrender panna cash on the by bank account. Since the policy is surrendered, we will get the cash. 3,600. This happens on 15th April. Shall we? Questions. This is given in the first handout. No issues if you don't have a handout. We'll have the display. Go through that and we can solve. X and Y are in partnership, sharing profits and losses in which ratio? 5:4. They admit Z into partnership for what? 1/5 share of profit, which is given by 2/15th by X, 1/15th by Y. So sacrifice is given. What is the sacrifice? 2/15th and what? 1/15th. New partner brings 1,50,000 as capital and 60,000 as premium for goodwill. Already goodwill is appearing in the book for 1,65,000. Give necessary journal entries in the books of the B. Find out which ratio. New profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio promote. First, how much Z brings as goodwill? Sorry, capital. Capital is 1,50,000. How much of goodwill is brought in? Premium method. Premium method. Then already there is a goodwill appearing in the books for how much? 1,65,000. We will see what to do. Then we are asked to work out what? New profit sharing ratio also. Shall we start? Bank account debtor. Who's a new partner? To Z's capital account. This is for the capital brought in. What is the capital brought in? 1,50,000. For the capital brought in, 1,50,000. Then bank account debtor to Z's capital account. This is for the goodwill brought in. Premium method. Being premium for goodwill brought in by Z. Then, what is the next one? This will be shared by the other partner. Z's capital account debtor. Which capital? X's capital account to Y's capital account. Being for goodwill shared by which partner? X and Y in which ratio? In sacrificing ratio. So this 60,000 will be shared in the sacrificing ratio, 2:1 ratio. 40,000, 20,000. One of the most important thing, okay, if new partner brings in cash for goodwill, comma, the existing goodwill should be written off. Already நீங்க cash வாங்கிட்டீங்கன்னா old goodwill இருக்கு இல்லையா அதை ரைட் ஆஃப் பண்ணிடணும். What is the old goodwill given in the question? 1,65,000 should be written off to old partners. That is X's capital account debtor they cannot have two benefits. So old goodwill இருக்கு இல்லையா the old ratio will write up பண்ணிக்கணும். 1,65,000. What is old ratio? What is old ratio? 5:4. This is journal entry. Second, they ask you to work out which ratio? New ratio. How to work out new ratio? Old ratio minus sacrificing ratio. For X, what is the old ratio? 5/9. Hello, sacrifice pandra 2/15. For Y, 4/9 minus 1/15. Work out the new ratio. LCM எடுத்து போட்டு என்ன வருது? 7/. For Y, for Z, 1/5 can be written as 135/5 எவ்வளோ ratio எவ்வளோ times? 1/5 can be written as 27/. ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணா அப்சல்யூட் ரேஷியோ வரும். ரெடியூஸ் பண்ண முடியுமான்னு பாருங்க. 19/45 and reduce பண்ண முடியாது இல்லையா, அப்படி வச்சு no issues. This is a new ratio. Or other. Shall we? We'll do two more problems before we go for a small break or break. Look at A and B currently sharing profits and loss in which ratio? 4:3. New ratios 5:3:2. What is the sacrificing ratio they ask for? Simple. Old ratio minus new ratio. Or code padanga paakalam. 4/7, 3/7 old ratio. New ratios 5/10, 3/10. Who are the partners? Old ratio minus new ratio. Any answer? Five by 70. 5/70, 9/70 you will get. Done? Next question, Paranga. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in which ratio? 5:3. They admit their manager Z for how much? 1/4 share of profit. They admit for 1/4 share of profit, which would not be less than the remuneration received by him as a manager. Wait, Paranga. For example, you are partner A, X, you are partner Y, I am Z. I am a manager of your firm. I am going to be admitted as a partner. Now, I am going to partner join பண்ண Yellow share 1/4 share, 1/4 share. But எனக்கு எவ்வளவு நீங்க மினிமம் பே பண்ணணும்? What is the minimum you have to pay me? Remuneration received by as a manager. நான் இப்ப மேனேஜரா நான் ஒரு salary வாங்குறேன் இல்லையா, அந்த salary minimum you have to pay me. Okay, 1/4 profit, but minimum எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணணும்? கரண்டா நான் மேனேஜர் எவ்வளவு வாங்குறேனோ அதை நீங்க மினிமம் டெஃபினட்டா தரணும். As a manager, I am eligible for a salary of how much? 32,000 per quarter plus commission of how much? 10% of net profit after charging salary and commission. After charging salary and commission. Profit of the firm எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 4,80,000. How the profit will be distributed? How the profit will be distributed கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Once again, what is the minimum you have to pay me? 32,000 per quarter plus commission 10% after charging such commission கொடுத்திருக்கா. Net profit is 4,80,000 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Solution I have given on the next page. New ratio we have to work out. Z's ratio is 1/4, otherwise we can take it as what? 8/32. So balance 1 minus 1/4, 3/4 into 5/8. 3/4 into 5/8. How 3/4? If 1/4 is taken by Z, balance will be what? 3/4 into 5/8. 3/4 into 3/8. 3/4 into 3/8 போட்டு வரும். 15:9:8. 15:9:8 is the ratio. What is the profit for the year? What is the profit for the year? 4,80,000. Actual ratio work out panna. What is actual ratio? 15:9:8. And the ratio put in over there. 2,25,000, 1,35,000, 1,20,000. What is the new ratio? 15:9:8 ratio split panningana 2,25,000, 1,35,000, 1,20,000. But we have given a minimum guarantee. What is the minimum guarantee given? It shall not be less than the current salary. It shall not be less than the current salary. Now, what is the current salary? 32,000 per quarter. 32,000 per quarter means 32,000 into 4 euro pay பண்ணணும். 1,28,000 salary pay பண்ணணும். Commission 4,80,000 after charging salary. Why 10 by 110? The word என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம்? After charging salary and commission use பண்ணனால என்ன பண்றோம்? 10 by 110. So 4,80,000 minus 1,28,000 போட்டா profit வரும். That into 10 by 110 commission pay பண்ணணும். So 1,60,000 you have to pay minimum. இப்போ வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. Will you pay 1,20,000? Actual share எவ்வளவு வருது? 1,20,000 வருது. Minimum guarantee எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்கோம்? 1,60,000 கொடுத்திருக்கோம். Which one will be paid? Actual share la pay பண்ணா 1,20,000. பட் நம்ம மினிமமா நீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் எனக்கு எவ்வளவு கேரண்டி பண்றீங்க? 1,60,000. நான் எதை பே பண்ணணும்? 1,60,000 தான் நீங்க எனக்கு பே பண்ணணும். So not 1,20,000. So this profit sharing ratio is not correct. So how to share the profit? Simple. What is the total profit earned? 4,80,000 ல எனக்கு நீங்க எவ்வளவு தரணும்? 1,60,000 தரது போக. Okay, X will take 5 by 8. X will take how much? 5 by 8. Y will take 4,80,000 minus 1,60,000. என்னோட salary and remuneration போக 3 by 8 யார் எடுத்துப்பான்? Y எடுத்துப்பான். Z will take what? 1,60,000. Once again, what is the total profit made? 4,80,000. What is the minimum amount you have to pay me? 1,60,000 na. Okay, so 5 by 8 you take it. 3 by 8 the other partner will take it. And I will be getting minimum how much? 1,60,000. So இந்த மாதிரி எக்ஸாம்ல क्वेश्चन கேட்டானா ரொம்ப ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நியூ ரேஷியோ வொர்க் அவுட் பண்ணுங்க. Share the profit according to the new ratio. Share the profit according to the new ratio. Actual share எவ்வளவு வருது? For the new partner 1,20,000. Minimum guarantee எவ்வளவு வருது? 1,60,000. So what is payable? Minimum guarantee பண்ணது எனக்கு நீங்க பே பண்ணணும். எவ்வளவு பே பண்ணணும்? 1,60,000. After paying the minimum guarantee, the remaining will be taken up by what? Other partners in their ratio. So actual share is 2 lakhs, 1,60,000, 1,20,000 and what? 1,60,000. So sometimes in the மாதிரி questions 5 marks la கேட்கும். Okay. In the thing I've given an admission of partner with solution, you can go through. First and only admission of a partner with solution கொடுத்திருக்கேன். Go through பண்ணுங்க. With complete working I've given the solution. Bank account, balance sheet, even new ratio calculation, goodwill share calculation, current account, capital account, எல்லாமே கொடுத்திருக்கேன். You can just go through at home. Problem as well as what? Solution in which one? Admission of partner. So we'll go for a small break. There is breakfast break, and we'll continue to which one? Retirement of a partner. We'll go to retirement of a partner. Shall we? Are we getting retirement of a partner? Need not take up the theory thing. What is the first one? We'll work out new ratio and which ratio? Okay, gaining ratio is nothing but new minus what? Old ratio. That's the thing we work out. What is the second step we work out? Adjustment for which one? Goodwill. Goodwill can be either revaluation method or which one? Adjusted through capital account method. If it is revaluation method, goodwill account data to which one? All partners capital. In which ratio? New ratio. Then continuing partners capital data to which account? Goodwill account. This will be written up in which ratio? New ratio. Okay. So this can be either revaluation account method. If it is adjusted through capital account, continuing partners capital account will be debited and retiring partners capital will be credited. Okay, this is what we do. Okay, when it is adjusted through which account? Capital account. Next, joint life policy also adjusted in the same way. Joint life policy also it can be done in the same way. This will be done in which ratio? Gaining ratio. Joint life policy also, if it is given, we will adjust in the same way. The revaluation method or what? Adjusted through capital account method we will follow. Then what is the next step we do? What is the next step we do? We prepare which account? Revaluation account, same as which one? Admission. Same as admission. And number 4, we prepare which account? Capital account also same as admission. Then number 5, we prepare what? Balance sheet. In the capital account, retiring partners capital, what to do? Either settled. Settled means use the cash and pay or transfer to which account? Loan account. Retaining partner either settle பண்ணணும் இல்ல வேணா transfer to which account? Loan account. So goodwill is the revaluation method or what? Adjusted through capital account. JLP also is suggested in the same way. Revaluation account, capital account, same as admission. Retiring partner capital either settle it or transfer to loan account and prepare which one? Balance sheet. So come to the handout, retirement of a partner. Look at this. Look at what is the balance sheet of which partner? ABC is given 40,000, 30,000, 20,000, total 90,000 irukku. Okay, land and building, land and machinery, stock, debtors, cash is given. Stock to be depreciated at 6%. Provision for bad debts 5%. Land and building to be appreciated by 20%. 1,540 to be made for what? Outstanding legal charges. Goodwill of the firm is fixed at 21,600. B share of goodwill should be adjusted through other partners in which ratio? Capital ratio. Retiring partners goodwill, we are going to adjust in which ratio? Capital ratio. So which method? Adjusting through capital account. Goodwill value 21,600. Retiring partner share will be adjusted to other partners in which ratio? Gaining ratio we have to do. Then look at the next one, point number 5. Assets and liabilities except cash and bank were to appear in the balance sheet at old figures. Why this adjustment is given? Memorandum revaluation account method. Which method? Memorandum revaluation account method. Why? Because it should appear in the same old value. New capital is fixed for how much? 56,000. It should be in which proportion? 5:3. Actual cash to be brought in or paid up as the case may be. Show balance sheet after B's retirement. Shall we? Okay. We'll solve it in the class. Solution is given, no issues. We'll solve it in our own style. Let us do. Step 1. Step 1, we have to see who are the partners? A, B, C. A, B, C. Old ratio. What is old ratio? What is old ratio? What is the old ratio? Any old ratio given? Given, yes. Sharing profits in proportion to their capital. What is old ratio? 4:3:2 ratio. It's given as proportion to capital. So 4:3:2 ratio. New ratio is given in the adjustment. New ratio is given in the adjustment. Adjustment number 5. What is the new ratio? What is the new ratio? 5:3. A and C. Old ratio 4:3:2. New ratio 5:3. Now work out gaining ratio. Gaining ratio for a new ratio minus old ratio, then old ratio minus new ratio. New ratio minus old ratio. For B, 3/8 minus 2/9. Put பண்ணுங்க எவ்வளவு வருது பார்க்கலாம். 13 by and 19/72 வந்துச்சு. (11/72). So that is gaining ratio. Step 2, goodwill. What is the total goodwill given? What is the total goodwill? 21,600. So B share of goodwill. B share is 21,600 into 3/9. 21,600 into 3/9. What was the 7,200? It could be adjusted through capital ratio. C's capital account debtor. C's capital account debtor. Continuing partner to retiring partner. 7,200 in ratio adjust பண்ணணும். Gaining ratio 13:11 ratio adjust பண்ணணும். Wherever there is a premium method, wherever there is an adjustment through capital account, it must be gaining or sacrificing ratio. So the 7,200 adjust பண்ணுங்க. 13/24, 11/24. So goodwill is adjusted through capital account. Step 3, no JLP. So we can start with which account? Memorandum revaluation. Record them. So land and building appreciated by eவ்வளவு percentage? 20%. Stock to be written down by eவ்வளவு percent? 6%. Bad debts new provision minus old provision 300. New provision 500 required. Old provision எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 200 na 300. Legal charges to be provided is a loss. All these are losses. Only gain is land and building. So the profit will be transferred to all partners. Who are the partners? ABC. ABC தானே? Ratio 4:3:2 old ratio. This is revaluation. We are asked not to adjust the value of assets and liabilities. Continue with the memorandum revaluation. This will be shared by which partners? A and C, continuing partners. The loss in the second part will be shared by the new partners, continuing partners in new ratio. What is the new ratio? 5:3. 5 by 8, 3 by 8. We are doing this because of the adjustment given. Point number 6. Assets and liability value not to be changed. We do all these things. For the partners, A, B, C, then opening balance 40,000, 30,000, 20,000. Buy balance brought down. Any general reserve in the old balance sheet? No. Buy A and C's capital. Buy an A's and C's capital. In B's column, how much? Then to B's capital, A and C's column on the goodwill adjustment. 4,000 and then revaluation of the profit 3,200, 2,400, 1,600. So memorandum revaluation. Loss 4,500 and 2,700. Now what to do with retiring partner? என்ன சொல்லிருக்கான்? Is it given to settle or transfer to loan account? Where it is given? Settle பண்ண சொல்லிருக்கானே என்ன? New capital is 56,000. It will be in 5:3 ratio. It will be in 5:3 ratio. Okay. So nothing is specified to settle. You can transfer to which account? To B's loan account. B's loan account 21,600. This is a balancing figure. Then capital of the new firm. Capital of the new firm என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்க? 56,000. It will be in which ratio? 5:3 ratio. So 56,000 should be the balance carried down. The 56,000 5:3 ratio is split பண்ணுங்க. You will get for A and C 35,000, 21,000. With the two balance carried down. Any shortage or surplus can be brought in or paid off கொடுத்திருக்கான். Cash இதான் balancing figure. What is the balancing figure? Surplus இருந்தா pay பண்ணிடுங்க. ஓ இல்ல 200 இங்க வருதா? Buy cash. This is the balancing figure. This is the balancing figure they have to bring in. Nothing will change, only the capital part will change. Capital of A and C. What is the capital of A and C? 35,000, 21,000. Total எவ்வளவு வரும்? 56,000 வரும். B's loan account எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 39,600 இருக்கும். Creditors old balance sheet இருக்கிற value. Asset side all other assets at the old value தான். Land and building எவ்வளவு? 50,000. Then plant and machinery old value, all old value, because we have done memorandum revaluation. Stock how much? Debtors how much? 9,800. Bank balance will change. Bank balance, what is the old balance? 11,000 plus 5,400 plus 200. What is the old ratio? 1:2:2. What is the new ratio given? No new ratio given. Now X and Y will continue in their ratio. If no new ratio is given to you, other partners will continue in their ratio. So gearing ratio will also be the same. 1:2 தான். Step 1. Start. Step 2. Goodwill. First average profit work out பண்ணுங்க. Average profit 3 years on average 2,75,000, 2,50,000, 1,95,000 divided by 3. 2,40,000. So goodwill is equal to 2,40,000 into 3 years. Goodwill is not raised in the books and சொல்றாங்க. So we have to pass continuing partners capital account debtor. X is capital account debtor Y's capital account debtor to Z's capital. Z's capital will be 7,20,000 into owned share, 3/6. 7,20,000 into 3/6 put an over. That will be shared by the other partners in their ratio. It is adjusted in gaining ratio. Z's capital, this 3,60,000 is transferred to the other partners in which ratio? Gaining ratio. If no separate ratio is available, for old 1:2, new also 1:2 now, gaining ratio will be what? The same. Next, which account? Revaluation account. We can prepare the revaluation account based on adjustment 1 to 5. Of course, second adjustment will not affect revaluation account. 1, 3, 4, 5. Revaluation account prepare பண்ணுங்க. Revaluation. To provision for total debts 13,000. To machinery 33,750. To stock 27,750. Building 62,500. Loss on revaluation 1:2:3 ratio. 1:2:3 ratio. Next, prepare the capital account of partners. Start with capital account next. Try பண்ணுங்க. Check the capital account of partners. By balance brought down 1,75,000, 2,50,000, 4 lakhs. Opening balance irka. By general reserve 1:2:3 ratio. General reserve will be transferred in which ratio? 1:2:3 ratio. On the goodwill adjustment, Z's column 3,60,000 credit பண்ணணும். To Z's capital, X and Y column 1,20,000, 2,40,000 debit பண்ணணும். By bank கொடுத்துருக்கான் பாருங்க adjustment. என்ன adjustmentல கொடுத்துருக்கான்? Point number 2 பாருங்க. Additional capital how much is brought in? Point number 2 பாருங்க. Point number 2 பாருங்க. Additional capital how much is brought in? 5 lakhs each. X and Y will bring 5 lakhs each. 5 lakh, 5 lakh and adjustment. Then adjust for loss and revaluation. This 9,04,000 is a balancing. 9,04,000 is a balancing figure. To balance carry down also balancing figure. To bank, the 9,04,000 balancing figure. The two banks are 9,04,000. அது வந்து பேலன்ஸ் செட்டில்ட்னு கொடுத்திருக்கான். லாஸ்ட் அசஸ்மெண்ட்ல கிளியரா சொல்லிருக்கான் பாரு. பாயிண்ட் நம்பர் 8ல பாருங்க கொடுத்திருக்கான். Balance payable to Z was paid immediately, which means the balance incurred is settled immediately. Retiring partner immediately settle பண்ணிடுறோம். Then the goodwill adjustment. Z's capital 1,20,000, 2,40,000. Two balance coming down. The 6,03,000 and 6,06,000 are balancing figures. Balance sheet, we'll do together. Balance sheet after retirement. Liability side, capital account of A and B. What is the capital account of A and B? XY, okay. X and Y. 6,03,000. Okay, Z is paid இல்லையா? Creditors. Creditors எவ்வளவு இருக்காங்க? 2,50,000. General reserve is transferred already. 2,50,000. Asset side ல building appreciated இல்லையா? எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 3,1. Then machinery, then debtors after provision for bad debts, then stock 3,7, then bank balance. What is the old balance given? 62,500. A and B brought in cash 10 lakhs. Less paid to Z. எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணிருக்கோம்? Question அது கேட்கலன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Question they have asked only bank account, capital account. Bank account ரொம்ப simple. The cash collections and payments will come. Balance sheet was not asked in the exam. This is which one? Retirement of a partner. Death of a partner, all adjustments are same as retirement. except number one, joint life policy. The firm gets which value? Policy value. Death the firm gets which value? Policy value. Several policy irunda. If the policies are several, then policy value for the deceased partner and surrender value for others. If the joint policy is taken, one single policy on the life of all the partners, the firm gets which value? Policy value. If it is a separate policy now, policy value for deceased partner and surrender value for others. This is one difference. Where you can prepare a joint life policy account. Account method is simple. Where we'll record two balance brought down. Simple. Surrender value given in balance sheet. Then by joint life policy reserve given in balance sheet. Zero. By bank, nothing but amount realized. Then the balance will be transferred to which one? All partners in which ratio? Old ratio. To prepare the joint life policy account, the balance is transferred to all partners in which ratio? Old ratio. This is the first difference. Joint life policy, there is a difference. What is the second difference? Retirement will happen at the end of the year, but death need not. Throughout the year, at any time. So, what is the next one? We have to work out which one? Profit share till the date of death. We will pass entry P&L suspense account debtor to deceased partner's capital account. யார் எந்த பார்ட்னர் செத்து போயிருக்கணும் அந்த பார்ட்னரோட ப்ராஃபிட் ஷேர் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணணும் till the date of death. P&L suspense account debtor to which account? Deceased partner's capital account. The ரெண்டு தான் difference. Deathக்கும் retirement. Profit share till the date of death. Simple. From the last accounting year till the date of death. You have to work out the profit based on the information given to us. As per partnership deed, and the 3 months, 4 months profit work out pannunga. Only for the deceased partner, we will give as of now. P&L suspense account data to which one? Deceased partner's capital account. These are the two differences. Mathellame revaluation account, goodwill adjustment, preparation of capital account, all are same as which one? Retirement. Shall we come to the Bharadwaj handout? Last line or last page or 34th page. ABC sharing profits and loss in which ratio? 3:2:1. Balance sheet is given to us. Capital account kuduthirukanga. General reserve. Partners loan for A and B is given to us. Land and building, plant and machinery, stock, data, as well as civil cash in hand. B died on what date? 1st August 2018. Balance sheet is given on 31st March 2018. How many months later he died? 31st March of a balance sheet கொடுத்திருக்கா. Died on 1st August. April, May, June, July. 4 months later he died. Goodwill should be valued how many years purchase? 3 years purchase of last 4 accounting years. So you have to work out the last 4 accounting years or average profit. The 165 lakhs, the 131 lakhs, loss இருக்கு 145 lakhs, 135 lakhs, the average எடுத்து work out பண்ணணும். Land and building, plant and machinery கொடுத்திருக்கான். Then B share of profit till the date of retirement. Profit of the last year shall be taken as a basis. B share of profit till the date of death. We can work out based on last year. We can work out based on last year. Interest on partner's loan will be calculated at the rate of what? 6% per annum. A sum of 50 lakhs is paid. A sum of 60 lakhs, 50 lakhs is paid to executors immediately. Balance will be paid on what date? 1st December 2018, together with an interest of how much? 10% per annum. Together with an interest of 10% per annum. Who died? B died. Pass necessary journal entry, record the above transaction and wait பண்ணுங்க. They ask you to pass only which one? Journal entries. And amount payable to executors account. Do they ask you to prepare revaluation account? The product no revaluation. Number 2, no JLP. Joint life policy irka? No joint life policy also. And number 3, do they ask you to prepare capital account? No. A journal entry மட்டும் கேட்டிருக்காங்க for goodwill in the revaluation கான journal entry கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Then they ask you to prepare amount payable to executor. Amount payable to executor கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Shall we? No new ratio, old ratio எதுவுமே தேவையில்லை. Start. Step 1. Goodwill valuation. Tell me the average profit of 3 years. 4 years, okay. 140? 144 lakhs. Average profit, this 135, 145, 131, 165, that average. 135, 145, 131, 165, எல்லாத்தையும் add பண்ணி divided by 4. How much you get? Total divided by 4. 135, 145, 131, 165. 4 add பண்ணி divided by 4 போடுங்க. 144 lakhs. So, next goodwill should be valued at எவ்வளவு years purchase? Into 3 years. 144 into 3 years என்ன வரும்? 432 lakhs. Journal entry. Goodwill account debtor. Who are the partners? ABC. In a ratio? Then write off the goodwill. Three is to the ratio. What is the old ratio? Revaluation account வேணாலும் போடலாம், journal entry வேணாலும் pass பண்ணலாம். Revaluation, which asset increases? புரியல. Who retired? Who died? அப்படியா? ஓ சாரி சார். அப்போ A's capital account data, C's capital போடுங்க. தப்பா போட்டிருக்கேன், சாரி. New ratio will be C தானே, 3:1 இருக்கும். அதுவும் பண்ணலாம். பட் இந்த மாதிரி எதுவுமே சொல்ல ரைஸ் பண்ணி டேட்டா பண்றது பெட்டர். ரெண்டும் ஒரு எஃபெக்ட் தான் இருக்கும். எனியோ இப்போ பாத்தீங்கன்னா ரைஸ் பண்ணி டேட்டா பண்ணா யூ வில் ரைட் ஏஸ் கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட் டேட்டா, சிஸ் கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட் டேட்டா டு பிஸ் எக்ஸிக்யூட்டிவ்ஸ் அக்கௌண்ட். அதே 144 தான் வரும். By land and building 40, to plant and machinery 15. Revaluation பாருங்க. Land and building 250 lakhs சொல்லிருக்கான், பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்ல 210 lakhs இருக்கு. அப்போ அப்ரிசியேஷன் 40, plant and machinery 255 ல இருந்து என்ன ஆகுது 240 ஆகுதுன்னா 15 lakhs. So profit transfer to whom? A, B, C. What is the profit? $25. 3:2:1 போட்டா you can give a journal entry also. இந்த மாதிரி journal entry வேணும் தரலாம், but not required. பரவாயில்ல, எக்ஸாம்ல போட்டு. Revaluation account data are to A's capital, B's executors and C's capital. Any joint life policy given? Do they ask you to prepare capital account or amount due to executors? Start. Number 3, profit share till the date of death. Sorry. Profit share till the date of death. Balance sheet is given on 31st March. B died on 1st August. 12 months profit work out பண்ணணும். 4 months profit. It is given based on which year? Based on என்ன சொல்லிருக்கான்? Point number 3. Based on which year? Based on 1718. 1718 ஓட profit எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 165 lakhs. So work out 165 lakhs into 4 by 12 into 2 by 6. 2 by 6 தான் உன்னோட ரேஷியோ. எவ்வளவு வருது? எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 18.33. அதுக்கு என்ன ஜெர்னல் என்ட்ரி பாஸ் பண்ணுவோம்? P&L suspense account debtor to B's executor's account. What is the capital of B given in the balance sheet? 110. Add share of general reserve to B. General reserve இருக்கு பாருங்க balance sheetல 165 into 2 by 6. Then add share of goodwill. Entry pass பண்ணிருக்கோமே share of goodwill எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 144. What is the share of goodwill? 144. எல்லாம் உனக்கு போகும் 144. Then add revaluation profit 8.33. Add அவனோட profit share till the date of death. எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 18.33. Then அது மட்டும் இல்ல, add loan of B. Loan of B பாருங்க balance sheetல loan எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? Loan கொடுத்திருக்கான். Look at the old balance sheet. Loan B எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்கான்? 20 at the B executors போகும். There in the old balance sheet. Not only that. Look at the adjustment given. Interest on partner loan to be calculated at what? 6% per annum. Add interest on loan from 31st March to 1st August. And till the date of death, அவனுக்கு work out பண்ணணும். 20 lakhs into எவ்வளவு percent சொல்லிருக்காங்க interest? 6% into எவ்வளவு months? 4 months. The amount due. The total amount due to B. அதுல எவ்வளவு பே பண்றாங்க? Immediately எவ்வளவு பே பண்றாங்க? 3 lakhs பே பண்ணிடுறாங்க. Thank you. Balance payable, this will be paid in which month? December. The balance payable இருக்கு. இப்போ இது வந்து 1/8/2018 பே பண்ண வேண்டிய அமௌண்ட். அதான் balance payable after this. As on what date? 1/8/2018. Add interest from August month to December. எவ்வளவு months interest pay பண்ணதுக்கு? August, September, October, November. August, September, October, November. எப்போ பே பண்றாங்க? 1st December பே பண்ணிடுறாங்க. August to 1st December. எவ்வளவு months interest pay பண்ணதுக்கு? Workout interest. 306.6 into எவ்வளோ percent interest 10%. இதுக்கு 10%. Amount due வந்து 10% for 4 months. Not 6%. அது லோனுக்கு தான் 6%. Amount due வந்து 10% for 4 months. Total amount payable on 1/12/2018. எவ்வளோ பே பண்ணணும்? Once again repeat, logically think பண்ணுங்க. Capital account of B, share of general reserve, share of goodwill, share of revaluation profit, share of profit till the date of death work out பண்ணணும். Loan of B and the interest on loan for 4 months. Total amount you will due. அதுல 50 lakhs நம்ம settle பண்ணிடுறோம் immediately. Balance payable இருக்கு. We are not paying that immediately. We are paying it after 4 months. We are paying it after 4 months. அதுக்கு interest add பண்ணிட்டு then you have to pay. Totally 316.28. Very good question. This was asked for 10 marks in the past exam. It was provided in the partnership agreement that between Ram, Lakshman and Bharat, in the event of death of the party, subject to the receipt. How many years? Outstanding amount due will be paid in coming installments. Or half-yearly installment commencing from 6 months after the date. Interest of how much? 5% of the top. Ram died on what date? 30th September 2020. Partners capital balance is given on that date. On 30th September 2020, after crediting Ram share profit கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, that is a current account balance. The 1920 is current account balance. Ram's current account balance பாருங்க எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 1920 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Goodwill is given to us. Goodwill is given, I mean, profits are given to us for how many years? 4 years. First, let us value the goodwill. First, let us value the goodwill. Start. Average profit. Average profit work out பண்ணுங்க. 70, 400, 56, 320, 48, 160 divided by 4. Tolu? 4807? Goodwill. Average profit 48072. Goodwill எவ்வளவு years purchase? 48072 into எவ்வளவு years purchase? 3 years purchase கொடுத்திருக்கு. This is goodwill. Now pay attention. For B, who died? Who died? For Ram. For Ram, என்னென்ன pay பண்ணு work out பண்ணலாம் first. Capital of Ram. What is the capital of Ram? 21,600 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. First line, second partல பாருங்க. 21,600. Lakshman Bharatலாம் தேவையில்லை. Then current account of Ram. Debit balance na negative balance நோடுதோம். எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 1920. Add share of goodwill. Share of goodwill in the 144,216ல ராமோட share எவ்வளவு வரும்? What is the profit sharing ratio given? 9:4:3. 9:4:3 into 9/16. Round up பண்ணிக்கலாம். 100,802 அப்படி வச்சுக்கலாம். This is the total amount due. Once again, average profit we worked out. Goodwill 3 years purchase. For Ram, we have to pay capital. Current account of Ram had a negative balance. Share of goodwill to Ram. So total amount due is 100,802 has to be paid in how many installments? 4 installments now. Okay, half yearly installment now 100,802 divided by 4 போடுங்க. This has to be paid once in 6 months or pay பண்ணணும். Once in 6 months we have to pay. With interest we have to pay. Capital account of Ram கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப simple. Buy balance brought down. எவ்வளவு இருக்கும் buy balance brought down? 21,600 இருக்கும். Buy goodwill ஓட share எவ்வளவு? Goodwill ஓட share to current account ஓட share amount எப்போ accounts close பண்றாங்க? Accounts are closed on 30th September. Accounts are closed on what? 30th September. So 1/10/2020 ல அதை pay பண்ணணும். Listen to it. By Ram's capital எவ்வளவு கொண்டு வரும்? 100,802. Interest has to be paid. Installment has to be paid once in எவ்வளவு months கொடுத்திருக்கான்? 6 months கொடுத்திருக்கான். Pay attention. அப்போ first installment பாத்தீங்கன்னா 31st March 2021 ல pay பண்ற மாதிரி வரும். Interest charge பண்ணணும். Interest எப்படி charge பண்ணுவீங்க? 100,802 into எவ்வளவு percent interest ஓட pay பண்ண சொல்றான்? 5% for 6 months. 100,802 5% for 6 months. 2520 வரும். 2520 interest வரும். Wait பண்ணுங்க. On 31st March 2021 அப்போ to bank எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணுவீங்க? இந்த 25,200 இருக்கு இல்லையா? 25,200.5 plus interest எவ்வளவு interest? 2520 pay பண்ணணும். 2520 pay பண்ணணும். அந்த installment plus interest pay பண்ணணும். எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணணும்? Once again. Ram's capital எவ்வளவு? 100,802. இதெல்லாம் டவுட் இருக்கா? 6 months கழிச்சு interest ஓட சேர்ந்து pay பண்ணணும். 100,802 எவ்வளவு percent interest சொல்றான்? 5% for how many months? 6 months. 2520 interest pay பண்ணணும். இப்போ principal amount பார்த்தா இங்க work out பண்ணணும் இல்லையா? once in 6 months எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணணும்? 25,200.5 plus interest எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணணும்? 2520 total எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணணும்? Next wait பண்ணுங்க. Then on 30th September 2021 by interest 100,802 ல எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணிட்டோம்? 25,200.5 pay பண்ணிட்டோம். Clear? This into எவ்வளவு percentage interest? 5% for 6 months. Once again, second calculation important இங்க. What was opening balance? 100,802. அதுல எவ்வளவு principal amount pay பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? 25,200.5 pay பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? மைனஸ் பண்ணிக்கங்க. இன்ட் எவ்வளவு பர்சன்ட் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்? 6 months 5%. எவ்வளவு வரும்? 1890 வரும். இப்போ 30th September 2021. Listen to it. To bank pay பண்ணும்போது 25,200.5 plus in the interest 1890 pay பண்ணும். 1890 pay பண்ணும். So 25,200.5 plus 1890. சார் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஏன் குறையுதுன்னா டெஃபினட்டா நீங்க பே பண்ண என்ன ஆகும்? இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் குறையும். வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணும்போது என்ன பண்ணோம்? ஓப்பனிங் பேலன்ஸ்ல 5% for how many months? 6 months. So 25,200.5 plus interest pay பண்ணியாச்சு. Second time interest calculation, be careful. 100,802 minus அதுல இவ்வளவு பே பண்ணிட்டோம் into 5% for 6 months போட்டோம் 1890 வரும். இதை பே பண்ணியாச்சு. Then we are closing the accounts. We are closing the accounts on 30th September. The company வந்து 4 month 30th September 2021 close பண்றாங்க. To balance carry down. To balance carry down பாத்தீங்கன்னா this plus interest minus payments made less பண்ணா closing balance வரும். 50,000 என்ன வரும்? 401 வரும். வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. 110/20/21 by balance brought down. அடுத்த வருஷம் opening balance என்ன? 50,401. Again on 110/2021 pay பண்ணணும். Sorry. By interest. Once in 6 months pay பண்ணணும் இல்லையா? Sorry. On 31/3/2022 interest pay பண்ணணும். 6 months once interest pay பண்ணணும் இல்லையா? எவ்வளவு interest pay பண்ணணும் இப்போ? எந்த அமௌண்ட்டுக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் கால்குலேட் பண்ணுவீங்க? கரண்ட் இயரோட ஓப்பனிங் பேலன்ஸ் என்ன? 50,401 into எவ்வளவு பர்சன்ட்? 5% for how many months? 6 months. 1260 pay பண்ணணும். எப்போ பே பண்ணணும்? 110/21 110/2000 sorry 31st March 2022 எப்போ பே பண்ணணும்? பேங்க் எவ்வளவு பே பண்ணுவீங்க? 25,200.5 plus interest எவ்வளவு பே பண்ணும்? 1260 பே பண்ணும். 1260 சேர்த்து பே பண்ணும். Then on 30th September 2022 by interest. By interest எப்படி ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணுவோம் இப்போ? 50,401 minus எவ்வளவு பே பண்ணிட்டோம்? 25,200.5 பே பண்ணியாச்சு. This into எவ்வளவு percent? 5% for how many months? 6 months pay பண்ணணும். 630 on 30th September 2022 to bank 25,200.5 plus 630 interest add பண்ணி pay பண்ண வேண்டியது. எவ்வளவு பே பண்ணிப்போம்? இந்த அமௌண்ட் பே பண்ணிப்போம். வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. 4 இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட் பே பண்ணியாச்சா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட், செகண்ட் இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட், தேர்ட் இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட், ஃபோர்த் இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட். இந்த அக்கௌண்ட் டேலி பண்ணா டேலி ஆகணும். க்ளோஸ் ஆயிடும். 4 இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட் உங்களுக்கு ஃபுல்லாவே செட்டில். So 52,291 வரும். இங்கேயும் 52,291 வரும். அக்கௌண்ட் இஸ் டேலி. It means they are paid. Once again repeat the entire process, pay attention. Proms executors account இந்த 100,802 டவுட் இல்லையே? அது எவ்வளவு இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட்ல பே பண்ணும்? 4 இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட்னா 25,200.5 பிரின்சிபல் அமௌண்ட். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் பிரின்சிபல் அமௌண்ட் பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் பாத்தீங்கன்னா on the outstanding amount 5% for 6 months. இதுல டவுட் இல்லையே? 27,720.5. நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் கால்குலேட் பண்ணும்போது 100,802 மைனஸ் ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு பிரின்சிபல் பே பண்ணிட்டோம் into 5% for 6 months போட்டு என்ன வருது? 15,1890. அதை வச்சு பே பண்ணுவோம். We are closing accounts not on December or March. Accounts are closed on which date? புத்தகத்துல பாருங்க என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Accounts are closed on 30th September. So 50,401. அடுத்த வருஷத்தோட ஓப்பனிங் பேலன்ஸ் 50,401. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் 1260 வரும். தென் அதை சேர்த்து பே பண்ணுங்க. செகண்ட் இன்ஸ்டால்மெண்ட் 50,401ல இந்த பே பண்ணியாச்சு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட். then paid. How to verify? Second year la 4 installment pay பண்ணி close பண்ணியாச்சு, account will close. Take up this. This is for 10 marks. Apart from this, நம்ம regular classல போட்ட problems ஒரு வாட்டி go through பண்ணுங்க. நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பண்ண problems plus regular classல போட்டிருப்போம் இல்லையா, initial, admission, retirement, death, ஒரு glance go through பண்ணிட்டு போங்க. That is more than sufficient for your exam.